Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Wispin here, and welcome back to another video. Today, it is finally time. We are going to be leaving this hole in the ground that we called our home, and we're going to be actually going out, finding a new place to live, and hopefully actually building a house this time around above ground, and something that actually looks at least halfway decent. So once we go ahead and take all our stuff, move it over to our new location, and start building a house, I'm gonna go ahead, come back here, and just blow this place up. Like, there's really not much to blow up, so I'll probably just place a couple TNT down and blow up, like, the front door. Oh no. Look at this, guys. There's someone here. Book of Decay. He's found it. Oh no, he's found it. How did they find me? Oh no, I gotta get out of here quick. Oh no. Oh no, people have found me. It's not really the time to move. We must hide until they're gone. So looking for a place to live, I still don't know. I know I asked a few episodes back. I should probably check out those comments and see what biome. If I do recall, I think a lot of people said Extreme Hills just because of the legendaries that spawn here. But I feel like that might not be the best reason to move somewhere, just because legendaries are so rare. The chance that one's gonna spawn on me is pretty low considering the amount of time that I spend at my house. So I might want to sit in a biome that I actually like the look of. Like, this place is a little bit sad, you know? A little bit cold and dark and lonely. And there's random pathways of lily pads going all over the place. So let's go ahead and RTP again. Gotta stop recording for this. Don't want you guys to know my coords. I'm sure you'll eventually find my house. But I'll let you do that on your own without actually knowing exactly where it is. So I've decided that I want to live on an island. I RTP'd, I landed on the coast. I decided I'd go ahead, fly out, try to find an island, and I think that's where we're gonna make our home. If we can even find one. I mean, should this be our home? Should we do it, guys? Should we do it? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You know what? It'll be fun. Oh, why am I in creative? Okay, I was in creative because admin stuff. But that is all right. Let's turn on fly, and here we go. Okay, so, I mean, it doesn't look like much, to be fair. It doesn't look like much. I understand that. But I think it's gonna be good. I think this is gonna be the perfect place to live. So, I need to go ahead and get all my tools out. We're gonna have to get to work. It's definitely gonna need some work. We'll claim a giant area around here, and we'll start our island adventure with this beautiful, beautiful island right here. And so now we begin the process of tearing down this a little bit. It's a little bit too tall, I think, so we need to kind of even it out here. I think this might be good. I do want to be a few blocks above sea level, so I don't want to be definitely like right on sea level. I think for the center of the island, which will be like right here, right around here, I think this is probably good. I think I'll go down one more. We'll go down one more just so that we're not having to build up so high. And yes, I am going to expand this island. I'm not going to leave it just this tiny little thing. But I figured, why not build our own? We could probably have flown around for a little bit longer and found a really big island. But if we did that, then we'd have to redo a lot of it anyways to make it look nice. So might as well start off fresh with this little tiny island, and we can just expand it. And I think there's still some sand somewhere around here. So let's, there we go. Oh, no, okay, interesting. Oh, there it is. And I think we're good now. Okay, cool. So, I mean, it's not bad. It's very small, I know, but it's not terrible. And the biggest problem is going to be making the island bigger. So what I think we're actually gonna do is put a layer of dirt, probably, I don't know how far I want to go, because the further we go down, the more volume that we're going to need in other blocks that we put on top. So if we go down one block, we'll use the least, but I think we want to go down two, at the very least go down two, and I might even fill in beneath it later on, but we can't really go all the way down to the sea floor just because that'll take 20 blocks per, actually a lot more than 20 blocks down here to fill all the way up to the surface. So that would be not really possible. But if we go like right here, I think we'll be good. So warping on over to the shop, we should be able to buy ourselves some dirt blocks. And I think that's what we'll use for the base of the island. We might as well just go with dirt. It's somewhere in here. Wood, stone, stained glass, sand, Maybe in Misk. Is there even dirt in the store? Now that I think about it, I don't think there is. I don't think dirt exists here. Let's actually go with sandstone then. Let's do that. So funny enough, actually I think sand and sandstone might have the same price. It's just the time of day or the day changes. So we don't need that much. We might eventually, but we'll buy like $4,000 worth. That's a lot. And we should be able to get plenty of sandstone blocks out of this. And since, oh, do you only get a stack for every 4 stacks? I thought it was equal. Wow, okay. I don't know how to Minecraft. That is fine though. So we're better off buying just straight up sandstone. Way better off. So let's just buy all that, and that should be enough in terms of sandstone. Now we're gonna have to go out and probably gather some dirt just so that we have it on top, because I don't think I want a sand island. I do think I want to turn it into grass. So we'll have sandstone on the bottom. You know what? We'll start off with sand for now. We'll just go with that, just so it's easier, because we can't really buy dirt or grass at the moment, as far as I know. So we'll start off with sand, and then we'll maybe put a layer of grass above it or something. But that's probably enough there. So let's head on home to our island and begin the expansion, which /fly is going to come in so handy here and make it so much easier to actually build out this island. Alright, so we're pretty much good to go here. I think I'll just place these like right here, that's fine. And we got a little bit of a bigger island, definitely not as big as we want, but that was, I think, about 4.5 stacks of sandstone there. So we are gonna need a whole lot more, and we're gonna also have to cover this in sand. And then we'll do maybe another layer of grass or dirt on top of this, just to make it look like a nice grassy island. I wanna make it kind of feel natural eventually. I'm not even gonna bother breaking that, we'll just leave it. But for now, I just want to get kind of the structure down. And then of course we're also gonna have to build an actual house on top of this thing. So let me get rid of that cobblestone. We don't need that down there. And let's just cover this thing up. Alright, so looking a little bit better. I'm gonna go ahead and actually take out this entire center structure here, and we're gonna use this sand to finish filling in the rest of the island. And then I'll probably just mark like a general center point that we'll use for the rest of the expansion. And we don't necessarily have to go in a perfect circle. We can kind of do whatever we want here. I haven't really thought about this too much. I didn't even know I was going to be building an island until I RTP'd to the ocean. So I have to figure out a little bit of a better plan for finishing up this island. But for now, I think things are going all right. We got at least a little bit of a bigger island than what we started with. And so here we go, our island. Our little island in the middle of an ocean. I really like that there's just nothing out around me, and I'm gonna claim a massive area here just so that I keep that kind of view all the way around 360. No one in sight, no other islands, nothing. And then we got plenty of view of all of the hundreds of little fish swimming around. It would be actually pretty cool to have like an aquarium where you can actually have the fish swimming in the aquarium. I know they have that in 1.13, the new version of Minecraft. But unfortunately, we are going to be on this version of Minecraft for a very long time. Fortunately, unfortunately, I don't know. But yeah, right now, even if we were able to update, everything would be very buggy and very broken, so it wouldn't really be possible. All right, so we got our claim here, and I think we're good to start moving over our chest. I'm just going to kind of place them in the middle here. They might get in the way, and actually, so where is that center pillar? I did turn my fly speed up when I was claiming, because I had to fly pretty far out. So what we could do, I know I said I wasn't going to live underground, and I'm not. I'm going to finish up this island. But what we could do is build a little bunker in this little pillar here and keep all our chests in there for now, just so that they don't get in the way when we're building the island. And then that can be like our basement once we build our house on top. And I think that could work out pretty good. So let's go like right here. And we'll come down here. And hopefully we won't fall out into the ocean. And let's just build a little bit of a area here, and we'll have to fix that. Put that there, some sand, sand there. and break this block under us and clear out a little area for our stuff, just so that we have a nice space to keep everything and we don't have to worry about it getting in the way up on the actual island. All right, so looking for wool. Here's some. Let's go with, what color do we want? Ooh, we could go with cyan for our island. I feel like that'll look good. So let's buy some of this, and we're going to be using this just as a carpet for our little bunker room. So home island, and oh no. Oh no, guys. Oh no, so the problem is I think I left a hole right where I set my home, so I can't warp back there. Oh, what if I fly? Slash fly. Okay, good. Oh, yeah, well, that's odd. Oh, it's because I set my home up here and I would take damage because I dug that all out. So set home island. For a second there, I thought we were going to lose our home forever. Let's fill this in. I had some cave-in issues when I was cleaning up my little bunker here. But this is our little bunker. I think it's all right. It looks okay. And I decided that I wanted to actually replace all the stone and actually make it feel like a finished room. Because I don't want to keep living in holes in the ground that aren't finished rooms like in my last place. So now we actually have a decent looking room here that we can put all our stuff in until we finish up our house on top of the island. So in my last house, I used trap chest and regular chests to make them like this to where I could have way more storage space. Now, while I do like having more storage space, I don't really like having to try to click around the item frame to open the chest. It gets kind of annoying at times. So what I'm going to do this time around is try to come up with a fix for that. So I think what we'll do is probably just go basic, and we'll do this. I'll put a slab there instead of, yeah, let me do that real quick. So, all right, I need to put slabs there, but I'll put slabs there so we can open the top chest. I'll do that on both sides. And then we'll go ahead and break this, place this all here. And that way we can just place the item frames like this maybe. Although that kind of looks bad. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. This place is kind of temporary anyways. So yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll craft up some slabs, which we'll need a actual crafting table for. We'll come back and we should be able to clean this up. So that guy is trying to break into my house, which is not okay. And there we go. 6 slabs should be enough. And then what else do we need? I'm trying to think. We need ladders because I keep falling and taking fall damage, and we need an easier way out of that little hole in the ground. So I think it's just like this. Yep, there we go. 27 ladders, way more than enough. Home island, and now we can clean this all up. So if we place this here and here, I think we actually might need to place it up 1 block. But let's try this and see if we can even open that chest. I think we need to place it up 1 more, but nope, we're good. Okay, but that looks really bad because it'll be fine. We'll replace this one as well just to make it the same all the way across. And there we go. That should be a nice fix. And then we'll put these here. And then I kind of want to also put a trap door on top here, just in case someone does end up finding. I want to have a place where I can run away, close the door, and hide. So that's good. There, and there. And actually, we're 1 sand short, which I don't even know how that managed to happen. But oh well, we will fix that later on. Okay, so it took a while, but everything is all moved over. There was actually some people selling some stuff really cheap in the GTS. I got a TM for 1,500 coins. It was actually a bulldoze TM, and I want to see. I only bought it because I thought, I could be totally wrong on this, but I thought TM sold for a lot more than that in the shop. So I'm gonna go ahead and check real quick. See how much can we sell this thing for? 2,000. Wow, look at that. I'm gonna sell it just because I made a profit, and we don't really need another bulldoze TM at the moment, so might as well. But that is something that you guys need to keep in mind. Always check the store prices before you start listing things on the GTS, unless you just don't really care. But I've seen like power items on the GTS sell for like 1,000 coins before, and they sell in the shop for like 5,500, maybe even more than that sometimes. So it is interesting to see, and I always like to keep an eye out on these scrolls as well, because if you do complete a legendary scroll and get 3 legendaries out of it, which is super rare, don't get me wrong, but I got 2. So you get 2 legendaries, say, and then you resell those, you're going to make a whole lot more than 300,000, most likely. So depending on how much work there is to do left on these scrolls, it might be worth paying 300,000 for a legendary. Actually, it probably is worth it. Because even if you just get the Master Balls, I think you can get stacks of like 5 Master Balls from the Legendary Scroll, which that would be worth $1 million in itself. But who knows? I guess it really does come down to if you really want to go through the trouble of catching all of those different Pokemon, which most people probably don't. This entire episode hasn't really been Pixelmon related, but one thing I do want to try to get that is kind of Pixelmon, I guess, we have to do something with Pokemon, is get ourselves an ender chest for our house, and I think it'll look really good right there. So what we're gonna do is head on over to the shop first and see what exactly we can buy for the ender chest. I believe we can get obsidian from in here. Nether items. Can we? Obsidian. Okay, so we're gonna need, I think it's 8 obsidian, and then you put an Eye of Ender in the middle. So 8 obsidian, that's good, and I think that's all we can actually buy from here for what we need, because we need ender pearls, but we can't get those here. So we'll have to try to find the Pokemon that drop ender pearls, as well as I think blaze rods is what we're gonna need. So I'll go ahead and check and see what the easiest Pokemon to get those from is. I think Ralts, actually let's just try and find some Ralts. They're pretty common. We should be able to find some fairly easily, and there's actually a Curlia over there, might drop them, maybe. Let's try really quick here and see if we can get one. And then in terms of the blaze rods, I think we're just gonna have to, yep, oh wow, we got one. That was easy. I think we got to go with fire type Pokemon, so pretty much anything, maybe even Numel. No, probably not Numel. I know Charmeleon, Charmander might drop them, as well as a whole lot of others, but I don't know the exact Pokemon that drop them, so I'm going to go ahead and actually look that one up, because it could really be anything. So it looks like our best bet for Blaze Rods or Blaze Powder, since it doesn't matter really which one we get, is going to be Ponyta. I'm thinking, looking at the list right now, either Growlithe or Ponyta, and actually, now that I see Growlithe, let's just check real quick and see if there's any already spawned in, and we can just defeat them real quick, because we only need 1 Blaze Powder. Oh, well, okay then. You know what? I'm not gonna take this one. I want to actually try and get it and make sure that Growlithe do actually drop some. But that was easy enough. So there we go. We got that. We got that. And this was very, very easy to craft. So home island. Let's go down here, and I'm gonna move my home down in here just so we're right by our items. So set home island -0 to override, and let's go ahead and craft this thing up. Boom and boom. There we go. I need to change the texture for ender chest. It does look kind of ugly. I think it's supposed to be a PC when it opens, which is kind of cool, but I don't necessarily like how the outside looks. But I think we're pretty much good to go for our island now. We got to, of course, expand it. We have to build some sort of a house or a mansion or a castle or something on top of this island. I don't know exactly where I'm going to go with it, but I'll figure something out before the next episode, and we can try to get to work on that. We haven't opened up one of these in a very long time, so I'm going to go ahead and open one up in this episode. If you guys want me to open up a shadow egg in the next episode as well, go ahead and leave a like on the video. If this video gets, we'll go with like 150 likes. I'll go ahead, open up another shadow egg in the next episode, and if it's a Pokemon that I don't want, I always will go ahead and just list it on the GTS, and that way somebody else on the server will have the chance to get a shadow Pokemon, and I won't put it too expensive. We'll see. Depending on the Pokemon, I'll change the price, but if we get a Lapras, I'm keeping it for sure. Oh, Riolu? Carvana? Caterpie? No, Riolu? Come on, stop there. Oh, I would rather have a Scyther, but that's fine. You know what? That is okay. We got a Shadow Riolu, and I think I'm going to hang on to this guy for now because he is pretty cool, but I might sell him. I don't know. It depends on the offers that I get for him, because I don't know if I'm really even going to use a Riolu on my team for any reason. But if one of you guys want it and you're willing to pay, maybe try and message me. I don't know. It looks like Give a Goof is also trying to sell a Shadow Riolu, so I'll let him do that. I'll hang on to mine for now, and we'll see how things go. So if you guys haven't joined my Discord server, make sure to go ahead and do that. First link in the description, completely free to join. That's where we put out all of the announcements, news, updates, giveaways, all kinds of things, including contest, which we are actually running currently, and it's completely free to join. Like I said, completely safe. Everyone uses it. A lot of people at least use Discord, so if you don't have it already, you're really missing out. But that's okay. You know what? I'm not going to sell Discord to you too much. What I do want to say is, if you guys haven't entered the contest that we are currently running, I definitely recommend checking it out. I posted a video a few days ago talking all about it. It's basically a custom skin contest. I'll put a couple of the entries here on the screen, some of my favorite ones that I've seen so far. The entries are going to be accepted for the next 3 days, and then we're going to have a vote to see which ones are going to get added to the server. We might add around 10, 15 based on the number of submissions. I feel like we just have to up the amount that are going to be added. And if you do end up winning, first place will get, I think, $150 store credit or $75 PayPal. Second place gets $100 store credit or $50 PayPal. And third place gets $50 store credit or $25 PayPal. I believe those are the rewards. But on top of that, the even cooler thing is you'll get your Pokemon that you created in-game, 100% IV's choice of nature, and probably even choice of ability, even though I didn't technically say that. So yeah, if you do want to enter, check that out. All the rules and all of the requirements are in that video, as well as over on our Discord server. So it is really easy to enter, and I think you guys will have a lot of fun with it. You can do pretty much anything you want. But that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.